get it. You don't get it for $5 or $10 from there. You get it, like you guys, And we have enough. We can last for about what, 2.5 years. Yes. So we're going to have to. So you really depend on like yourself.
Hey y'all, and welcome to the Veterans Museum and Education Center right here in Holly Hill. And I know that you've already seen the hours of operation, the website, and all of those things. And now I want you to meet some very amazing friends of mine now that I am honored to call my friend, as well as let them introduce themselves. So we have here.
My name is Jose Rosa. I am the current president of this museum, very proud. And I am also at the moment, the district commander for the VFW, District 19 in Volusia and for Volusia and Flagler County. I'm also a Florida Veterans Hall of Fame since 2018.
And what was, Jose, what was your branch of military, and have you served in any of the wars that we have here?
I have served. I served with the Air Force. I'm a Vietnam veteran and a Enduring Freedom veteran.
Wow. Thank you so much. And here we have.
My name is Bob Hawes, and I'm the curator of the museum. And I am a Korean War Army combat engineer veteran.
Wow.
I was in Korea in 1952 for a little bit of the hill battles that they had in there. And my job has been, at this point, to put a good deal of this museum together and to have it represent what veterans have gone through in their service connection,
And we thank you for that. And are you going to give me a quick nutshell tour here in just a minute? Okay. So, and over here we have
Ray McBride. I'm a retired Command Sergeant Major, United States Army, and a veteran of Vietnam and the first Gulf War.
Wow. And we have here, which you have met before, but this is Mr. John.
Mr. John. My claim to fame is I live across the street from Charlene, and she lets me hang out with her. So I was in the Marine Corps in 1967, did Vietnam.
And he's my Mr. John. And I love Mr. John. But now look at the other friends and other veterans that I have just encountered in my circle. And this is definitely attributed to you because we are out here today putting your Jeep Beach dollars to work. And yes, this is the museum that we did our Memorial Day fundraiser for over at Krabby's in conjunction with Jim Beam as well as Daytona Beverage. So a lot of folks came together to make this happen for us today. And Bob, will you take us through really quick and give us a quick tour, because I want you guys to get down here. You've got to see what is happening here in this museum and the collection that Bob has put together for us. So Bob, what do we have here?
This is in areas, and this we're looking at is the area of World War I, and then farther on down here we have the area pretty much of World War II.
All right, and look, these models, did you have volunteers put these models together, or were they donated?
Well, everything you see here, pretty much everything, has been donated. The uniform they would have worn on Omaha Beach.
Wow.
Okay.
Y'all, there's such an amazing collection here.
This again is World War II area over here. And then we start, this is the Cold War area down here. We have very interesting exhibits that you have to see, you have to understand. We have a little bit on the Civil War. Okay.
Oh, and you know what? I'm a Civil War buff because I grew up in the Carolinas, and I love the history of Civil War.
Artistic rendition of the Iwo Jima invasion, together with pictures and the story of the whole thing.
And where was this? Who donated this?
This was Debbie Kruk from Ormond Strong, okay, a good friend of ours, and she did this as well as the Korean war exhibit up there we'll get to in just a minute.
Okay, very good.
Is over here, we're getting into the Korean War. This was my war right here.
I want to take one moment right here, really quick. Tell us well, I'm not going to ask you your age because you never ask anyone their
I
age.
don't mind. I'm 88 years old.
Sweet baby Jesus, I can only pray that I'm this healthy and this motivated at 88 years old. How old were you when you were there?
I joined when I was 17.
Wow.
So I was 18 when I went over to Korea. And I was there for about 13 months. And
My
right over
goodness, you
here,
guys.
This is wait a minute. Oh, there's a picture of me right there in 1952.
Oh my goodness,
Okay.
this is you, Bob?
That's me.
Oh my, you were a
You see?
baby.
Oh yeah, my good looks have managed to stay with me.
They
through the
absolutely
years,
have.
you know?
I agree, 1,000,000%. Mr. John better watch
Okay.
out.
And now listen, right here is our honored, how can I say, our honored veterans. Everyone here has a particular story that's meaningful to the museum. Especially Specialist Brandon Gordon, who lost his life in Afghanistan a few years ago when a helicopter crashed. Okay, and his mother gave us this information, and we put it here in an honored position. Down here.
Wow.
We have, wait a minute, right here. This is Sergeant Deborah Hill, who is in charge of 375,000 reservists in the lower part of the United States. We honored her with a meeting and a luncheon and everything.
Wow. Wow.
Over here we have women in the military service, okay, and an overview of this. Then we have a recreation of the Korean War Veterans Memorial here, again done by Debbie Kruk. Okay.
Wow.
And,
She's
this
not
is-
just a friend of yours, she's a friend of the community.
Here's my uniform that I came back from Japan in.
So this is your
That's my
uniform.
uniform. Can't fit it on me anymore, so I give it to the museum. You know.
Well, thank you so much.
We have the story of these fellows where we have them on mannequins and whatever. Bruce Whiteley, for instance, a combat veteran of Vietnam.
So as people come in and they begin to walk through here, they're not just going to get history, but they're going to be able to make personal connections with the people that have worn these uniforms.
This is the Vietnam Room.
Wow.
And it's put together by a couple of Vietnam veterans, and we have people that there's not a dry eye when they go into this room, when they come back.
And I want to just walk through here for a moment, Bob, if you don't mind, because this was the beginning of my generation, and so my family has members in it that were lost there, and I think what's so amazing is the personal connection that people can come in and see. And tell us about this book.
This is not a telephone book, and I break up over it because we had 36,000 that died in Korea. This is 60,000 names that died in Vietnam, and we should have never been there. Wow. But just like this, I mean, it's absolutely unbelievable. 65,000 names.
65,000 names, y'all. When you come in here and you just stand here, and I think about what an honor it is to be in the same room with such a collection of memorabilia.
This is all given to us or donated by Vietnam vets or their families. They're all personal items, a mess kit, a wisp broom, certain medals, a gas mask.
The collection is truly endless, isn't it?
It is.
And it is really humbling, you guys. Yeah. This is why we have the freedoms that we have today.
Vietnam vets that come, if they have it, to give us a patch, and we put it up on the wall there.
Which is amazing, absolutely amazing. Well, you guys, I know that was a quick tour, but thank you so much because
thank you so much for what you've done for us.
Well, we're getting ready to show everybody what they've done, because this is your Jeep Beach Dollars at Work, and during our fundraiser over at Krabby's, in conjunction, again, Krabby's Oceanside, and it was also supported by Jim Beam as well as Daytona Beverage. They came out and they supported. We did a bunch of raffles for y'all. Oh, wow. We did all kinds of fun things. We sold merchandise. We had a great, fantastic day remembering, I can't even, on Memorial Day, you guys, Charlene, But remembering the veterans that gave their lives so that we have the freedoms to do those fundraisers and to have the freedoms to come to places such as this that you gentlemen have put together, as well as a whole team.
I just want to interrupt and say that we run this museum 100% with donations. Okay?
Okay, so here you go. What was our fundraising dollar amount that day? It was $3,000. You guys showed up so loud and proud, but Jeep Beach said in honor of our veterans, because we have a lot of veterans in our jamily. We call our Jeep family our jamily, and as well as on our board. And so today we would like to give the Veterans Museum and Education Center a check for $6,000, gentlemen.
Wonderful. This is so great. This helps us so much. And this museum belongs to all the veterans. And I tell all the groups and all the veterans that come here, this is your museum. We're just taking care of it, but it's your museum. It's the veterans.
And it is. And you know what, you guys, this is so awesome because it's the Veterans Museum, but it's for you so that we can teach the following generations, my grandchildren, exactly what was sacrificed for this country and what you gentlemen, as well as every veteran in this community and across the country, what they've sacrificed, because it is truly amazing. It is humbling. I'm standing here with, I call it chicken skin, so goosebumps, whatever you want to call it, because it's really a surreal moment, and we are honored and proud to put your Jeep Beach dollars to work by supporting a museum such as this. Please, if you're in our community, and you know what? Those coming into our community next year will be here because this will be on our scavenger hunt. And we want you to come by and please plan on at least an hour. You could probably spend 3 to 4 hours in here reading all of the stories. Days, yes, reading the stories and making that personal connection and really knowing that was someone's son, daughter, husband, just any countless affiliations. So you guys, on behalf of all of Jeep Beach Nation, thank you for what you do. Thank you for your service. We are honored to be a part of this family now. And you guys, get over here to Holly Hill. All the information will be on this post. Thanks, you guys.
All right, thank you.
Oh, fantastic.